Okay, give me a second. We go to game 2 with Zozef playing Link today. I'm guessing it's a switch-up character.
I actually talked to Zozef before the event. He actually told me about how he'd been meaning to play this character and how fun he finds this character actually.
Link is an interesting character صراحة. Link is a very interesting character.
Especially for this matchup.
لا wait, انت عكست هذا. Zozef is here. We were supposed to switch cams, not the players.
Oh.
Yeah, I got this. But back to the matchup, and I've never seen Link versus Zora. What do you think about that matchup, Lo-Fi?
It's definitely an interesting one because I really wouldn't know what to say either. But I think again,
I think Link
at the top level would be definitely differently played.
Obviously, I think Link,
especially with those combo conversions you can see from Sora now and then. That disadvantage.
True.
That advantage rather goes crazy.
شوف
Exopaz still keeping his own against the titan of the scene, which we like to see.
شوف, and I noticed something about Exopaz. I was playing him earlier. I noticed something.
With the bomb
Exopaz, when playing Sora, he tends to play it somewhat safe and goes with the guaranteed hits مرات. ما ياخذ risks sometimes. Thing is, Zozef as a player, if there is a word that defines him, it's risk.
Risk-oriented player.
Risk باليوم بالمية. Can Exopaz deal with that صراحة? I think he can. He just needs to take the risk. Take it, gamble it. Go to Las Vegas, gamble your chances against Zozef. Alright. So far, how I'm saying it's pretty doable. Like, it's pretty even game.
Who knows? Zozef is racking that percent and fast. Could have gotten a bigger punish out of that, but regardless, still put in a pretty disadvantageous position. Still feel like Zozef is controlling the overall pace of the game, and oh my god!
Oh,
read the air dodge, but wasn't able to get the read off.
للأسف. I feel like both players كذا عارفين لبعض مرة that even the simplest decisions can like affect them. And Zozef takes that stock from Exopaz.
The bomb to reset stage position was a crazy high level play. I'm not gonna hold you.
That is true. Indeed. حلو. Okay, nice boomerang usage.
Good parries.
If Exopaz is good at something specific, it is parries. هو مرة شاطر فيها.
On Zozef's side.
Yeah, even then حتى both players. أنا قصدي like Exopaz specifically. Zozef though.
I think he wanted to get one of those bomb combos, like the bomb into forward air into.
But again, Sora's down air. I think it's down air, so.
What?
Swirly move.
Yeah,
it is down air.
Kind of prevented him from doing that because
has range even like I think for like 4 or 5 frames. One of my team. I don't remember the frame data for Sora.
Winning hitbox.
Okay, hello. Nice recovery from Zozef. He could potentially take game 1. حلو. Zozef took game 1.
Great showing.
He took game 1 pretty impressively, but Exopaz did like hold his own. He didn't do badly either.
Up until the last portions of the game, but doesn't mean well. Never say never. That's all I'm gonna say. Never say never. You can never count.
Especially Exopaz ترى معروف إن Exopaz comes back even like after losing a singular game, and he knows how to adapt. But Zozef also readapts. ما هو راقة. JK adaptation to adaptation. Both players adapt to each other. Going to game 2 with Pokemon Stadium. I think قبل شوي كانوا بهولو Bastion.
And the change of the skin.
I think قبل شوي كانوا بهولو Bastion, صح? Right?
No, I think they were on PS2.
Even to Sora winning +1. True, but you do have to remember the player matchup. I'd like to also remind you in the current ranking, what's Zozef ranking in? I think it was number 2.
And he was put on the Lumi rank. What is it? World.
Yeah, the top 100 Roys.
Yeah, the top 100 Roys, he was top 15.
Yep. I think you were in the Rob one, correct?
No. I was on the Kirby one, but that's long gone.
The what?
The Kirby one.
Oh, yeah. I remember that because that's not your name. Zozef is, I think, the number 15th Roy.
Ranked in the world.
Yep, and that's pretty impressive. But Zozef is a Sora player, and I'd like to say he's the best Sora player we got, as far as I know. That's what Riyadh specifically. Nice. And you see the boomerang into forward air? Yeah, that conversion was actually pretty sick.
With the double jump, too.
And while Zozef does do sick combos, what Exopaz does in return is sick plays.
Sick neutral.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
Good baits.
Okay.
But again, you kind of have to be cautious with not landing on Zozef's shield too much, as we've seen in the previous game.
You're basically saying he thinks.
Huh?
He does think. You're basically saying Exopaz is good at thinking. And yes, he is. He's actually very smart من ناحية place حقاته. I'd argue Exopaz, if we're talking just pure like game knowledge.
Oh my god.
He's very good. I saw that, by the way. I'm trying not to scream. That was pretty sick. Okay, hello. Nice.
Okay, again.
Out of shield.
Stalling off stage, but
you saw that he did an up B to the bomb.
I think he was trying to launch himself to the other side of the stage, maybe to reset the stage position, but
I think it
regardless didn't work out. But anyways, he still has put NS in an disadvantageous position. Oh my god, what a blunder!
But did you notice something? He's trying to off-stage play against Exopaz, but Sora off-stage is not that hard to deal with. Not that easy to deal with.
Yeah, especially with the floatiness and like the number of recovery options.
I mean, obviously,
and mix-ups.
You have experience with Kirby, no? And Kirby is a pretty floaty character. So.
Yeah, but his airspeed is
not that good. But what I'm trying to say is, what do you think?
Yeah, it is definitely hard to deal with characters off-stage that kind of can stall a little bit and kind of take their time.
True. I'll ask you this.
Oh!
That was unfortunate.
Unfortunate SD from Zozef.
Yep, unfortunately.
Giving NS the lead for the first time in the set, actually, I think.
I'd like to also mention something.
Stock advantage, rather.
Zozef is I think, the number 2 player in RiyadhSmashers. RiyadhSmashers is a weekly series, or bi-weekly series, held by our lovely TO, Zanza. It is a Smash scene held by our lovely TO, Zanza, as I just mentioned.
And a Cube.
And Riyadh City. And a Cube. Respect. He's unfortunately busy at the moment. He didn't get the chance to come today. But it's held in Riyadh City in Saudi Arabia. Held by our lovely TO. Third time saying it. Zanza. Zanza's been going. RiyadhSmashers has been going for 10 years, I think, since 2015. Since the era of Cloud in Smash 4, I think even before that, before Cloud came out, there were Sheik and Diddy Kong were the top tiers.
Yeah, Sheik and Diddy Kong
were top tiers in Smash 4. Until today, where we have the meta of Smash Ultimate. So welcome, my lovely viewers. Okay, I meant to say lovely viewers.
I mean,
you got that one. Respect.
All right, pretty tight-knit game here. See if NS can do what he needs to, or rather, Exopaz can do what he do to close this out. Oh my god.
I'm gonna ask you something though. Do you think Zozef's Link, how did I say this? Zozef's Link could use a certain specialty from Zanza? Do you think?
I mean, I think
he's good, but there's something he's missing, right?
I mean, it's rather more of a character over, or rather player over character thing.
Yeah.
Because like, Zozef, the player, is like just highly proficient. Like he's just good at a lot of stuff, and if you give him the time, then he will just be proficient at anything. But he hasn't really just took his time with the character.
Oh, and the
and
game.
Wait, did he air dodge into that?
No, I think he teched like normal teched, and then Zozef predicted with it.
All right, great move.
Great set from both players. We'll take a ad break for a minute and a half. We'll get back to you after this act.